We are talking 3A-4, graphing lines from y equals mx plus b. Okay, so what we just finished was graphing lines from either 2 points or a point and a slope. Okay, so now on this one I'm giving you an equation. All right, and you got to go find your information, your key features in order to graph. Okay, so on the last one I told you exactly what it was. This is your y-intercept, this is your slope, now graph it. Okay, today, or not today, but now we are going to have to go find that information in the equation. You got to go find where's my point, where's my slope from this. Okay, it says an equation of a line can be written in the form y equals mx plus b. This is called the slope intercept form. Slope intercept form, where m is the slope and b is the y-intercept. Okay, you guys will see the word slope intercept form a lot. Okay, you might have a question that says write your answer in slope intercept form. Stop. Okay, slope intercept form. Slope means m, intercept means b. M and b are in the equation, so this is slope intercept form. Okay, it says for each equation state the slope, the y-intercept, and then graph it. Okay, so here's my first equation. This is really your y equals mx plus b. Really, y equals mx plus b. Where m is your what? Slope. Okay, and what is just the slope? 2. You guys stop. Can slope have an x in it? Can you rise over run with x?
No.
No. You cannot rise over run with x with an unknown number. Okay? So your slope is just the number in front of x. It is not 2x. It is just 2. Okay? So my slope is 2. But when I rise over run, I have to have it as a fraction. So how do I write 2? 2 over 1. Okay. B stands for y-intercept. Okay. What number is in the B spot?
4.
A positive 4. So my B is positive 4. Okay. Now we're going to graph it. So x and y axis, label it. And B stands for your y-intercept. Okay? Remember, you can't do slope from nothing. You can't start wherever you want on slope. You have to have a starting point. Well, your point is your y-intercept. Okay, so we got to start with our y-intercept, which is positive 4. My y-intercept, so I'm going to go to my y-axis, and I'm going to go up 4 and put my dot. Now that I have a starting point, I'm ready to rise over run. Is my slope positive or negative?
Positive.
It's a positive slope. So am I going to go up or down first? Up how many?
2.
I'm going to go up 2 because it's positive to the right 1. We always run to the right. And then do it again. Up 2, right 1. And again, up 2, right 1. And then when you can't go any further, we're going to go the opposite. Down 2, the other way run. 1, sorry. Down 2, other way 1. I can't say it. Down 2, 1. Down 2, 1. 2, 1, 2, 1. Okay? Graph all your dots. Draw your line. If you want to use your calculator to draw a straight line, that's okay. random stuff. Okay, here we go. Number 2. Y'all good? Number 2. I want you to, we are graphing and we need to know our m and b in order to graph. So above your equation, I want you to write y equals mx plus b. M stands for what? What's it stand for? Slope. M is your slope, okay? What is my slope?
-3/2.
-3/2, thank you. B is my what?
-3.
-3. What does B stand for?
Y-intercept.
Y-intercept. Is it just 3?
Negative.
No, it's a -3, okay? So make sure you bring that negative with it. Okay, I got my M and my B. Those are the 2 things that I need to graph, so I'm going to go label my axis, X and Y. Okay, I have to have a starting point in order to do a slope. My starting point is my y-intercept, -3. So go to your y-axis and put a dot on -3. Okay, I'm ready to do slope. Is it positive or negative slope?
Negative.
It's negative. So am I going to go up or down?
Down.
Down how many?
3.
3. Good. To the right how many?
2.
2. Okay, so I'm going to go down 1, 2, 3. To the right 2.
We go down 3.
Yep, because it's negative. Then when you can't go any further, go the opposite. Up 3, the other way 2. Draw your line. There we go. Extend your arrows through the graph. Any questions on number 2? Okay, 3. What's different about number 3?
They don't have a y-intercept.
Okay, so if I write y equals mx plus b.
Doesn't really need a b because b is 0.
Okay, my b is 0. How do I know that this isn't the b? Because it has the x, okay? Because it has the x. So what is -4?
Slope.
Slope. So put it on m. And I need -4 to be a fraction. How do I put it as a fraction? -4/1. Okay, now you guys said this is my slope because it has the x.
Yeah.
And I don't have a b, so what is my b gonna be?
0.
0. There's nothing there, so it's 0.
Not required.
Okay, so let's graph. Label your axis. My y-intercept is 0. So where am I going to put the dot?
Origin.
At the origin. Because that's where it crosses. All right, slope is positive or negative? Negative. So am I going to go up or down? Down how many?
4.
To the right how many?
1.
Good. When you can't go any further, go the opposite. And draw your line. Any questions on number 3? Okay, number 4. Put y equals mx plus b above your equation. All right, what's my slope?
-1.
Yes, there's not a number in front of x. And when there's not a number there, we say it is a 1. And this is -1. How do I write -1 as a fraction?
-1/1.
Good, -1. Okay, what's my b?
8, -8.
Not just 8, but -8. Okay, in order to graph, I got to start at a point.
Which is -8.
My point is going to be my y-intercept, so I'm going to go to my y-axis down to -8. Put my dot. Okay, slope is -1/1, so am I going to go up or down?
Down.
Down, why down?
Negative.
Because it's a negative. 1 to the right, 1. Down 1, right 1. And you can't go any further, go the opposite. And draw your line. Okay. Any questions? How do we feel? Feeling okay? All right.